Hello, beautiful gemmers. It's a Super Soul Sparkling Sunday. Yes. Just listening to some music. This has been on my heart today, this song. I do not own the rights to this, but it's the song Overwhelmed by Big Daddy Weave. I thought we would just start with a song that I started my day off earlier today with. Just reflecting on God and this ministry and life and overwhelmed. Let's just listen for a minute. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by you. You know, we'll play a little bit of it later, but beautiful gems, the word overwhelmed comes out a lot in life, and it's not positive. I'm overwhelmed with work. I'm overwhelmed with my situation. I'm overwhelmed with the stresses of life. I'm overwhelmed by my financial situation. I'm overwhelmed by maybe a divorce you're going through, or relationship issues, or Lord knows work can be overwhelming, children, etc., etc. But see, what this song reminds me of, though, is it twists the story to use I'm overwhelmed to reflect on the goodness of God, by His glory, by His love, by His mercy, by where He's brought us from, by this ministry that God has put in my heart 12 plus years ago, and where He's taking it and where He's brought it from. The whole message of Gems Esteem, your guys, girls, esteem, made to shine. You're equipped, you were given. He's put everything inside you that you already need. You're just trying to get it back to the root. You're getting your shine back. You're removing what has held you back. So I'm constantly reminded that God flips the script on us. What society says is the word overwhelmed and stressed. God says, no, think about the overwhelmingness through this song of who I am and what I've done for you and how far that I've brought you. That's overwhelming. That is awestruck, right? So let's listen. I delight myself in you, in the glory of your presence. I'm overwhelmed by you. Run into His arms, unashamed by His mercy, because you're overwhelmed, beautiful gems. And I would encourage you to listen to that song by Big Daddy Weave, Overwhelmed. But it made me think about, and when I get into those modes of worship, when life does seem overwhelming, and I fall prey to the stresses of life too, and I can sit and think, God, I'm so overwhelmed by you. Overwhelmed what you're doing in my life, where you've brought me from, my family, how you continuously show yourself in this ministry. And I'm overwhelmed by your goodness and mercy and grace and amazingness. So I encourage you tonight, beautiful gems. I know you may have something ahead of you tomorrow, this week, next month, something you're dealing with from the past week that's carrying into this week. You could be so overwhelmed, but God is a God who takes the overwhelming stresses of life, and He says, I can handle it, and let me overwhelm you with how I do it. right? Let me overwhelm you that through the storms of life, I will raise you up above the storms of life. I will tell you, Peter, walk on water, because I got you, even when the waves are crashing. See, our situations don't always change. That work situation may still be there tomorrow. I've talked a lot, and I don't always talk about it, but my husband's health, he still is where he is. But you know what? God continuously raises us up through the storm, that we don't get overwhelmed by it, that he carries the load for us when we feel like, wow, this is so much. This has been 8 years now, or 9 years going on, and it's just not changing. But you know what? I'll tell you that God carries you above it, and he encourages you and says, I got this. There's a plan. There's a purpose. Don't give up. So I encourage you, beautiful gems. You were made to shine, made with strength, made with love. And whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that's in front of you, know that God has you in the palm of his hands. And the overwhelmingness, say, Lord, I ask that you take this overwhelming situation that seems like there is no answer, there is no way. And Lord, overwhelm me with your presence. Overwhelm me with your love. Overwhelm me, Lord God, with the strength and the love and everything then that you have already put inside me. Overwhelm me, Lord. I encourage you to do that. I'll do that this week too. When I'm feeling stressed, when things hit me too upside the head, I'll be like, whoa, hold up. And when you hear me say, I'm so stressed, no, I am not going to be stressed by this. Lord, overwhelm me. Take this overwhelming situation and overwhelm me. He loves flipping the script on us, beautiful gems. He just loves it. Loves it. And I want to encourage you tonight. So whatever it is, what are you going to say? Overwhelm me, Lord. I'm going to give you my overwhelming stress, but I want you in turn to overwhelm me. He loves to take it out of our hands and show us something new and different, right? Just like a gem. So be encouraged and be blessed. I will be bringing back the Naked Church video series. Remember, everybody needs a little Naked Church. I'm still going to come up with theme songs for these videos, but we're going to start to get raw and real again. We're going to get into some topics in 2020 that's going to give us love as the theme, balance is the theme, freedom in all things. And freedom starts that tomorrow's Monday. Boo! But guess what? Lord, I'm overwhelmed tomorrow, but instead, overwhelm us with our Mondays, Lord. Overwhelm us. Show us your goodness. Overwhelm us with your love. Overwhelm us with your presence, with your strength, with your mercy. Overwhelm us with your shine, Lord, so that I can shine onto others. Until next time, beautiful gems, you hang in there. You got what's inside. You already got it. You already got it. It's inside. Dig in, dig deep, and ask God to overwhelm you. Love you. Until next time, shine on. Keep on shining. I love you.